suitcases that they roll. You seen them. They come, they give the doctor all this new medicine. He gives it to you as free. You get hooked on it. It alters your state of thinking. You feel more relaxed because you're not dealing with the reality. You're running from reality. He gives you something. And then you get hooked on it. And now you go back to the drugstore. It's called drugstore. Now they call it pharmacy. The reason why it was called pharmacy is the pharmacy. The pharmacy store, right? And the reason why we as Elohim, the grand Elohims, allow this is because just imagine if all the Enocytes in the beast man and woman was sick. You see? What Abraham did, he went to Egypt and got to one of the scientists, and they grafted the rat, the cat, and the dog. They call it a pig. The pride of the cat, the ignorance of the dog, and the greed of the rat. Put in the first couple of graftings, right, which is cloning, is basically it was a boar, was out of control. But they actually got it together, and he used them animals to eat the filth. And that's actually what's happening today. All these experiments and people going off of the path of guidance, and they're doing things that makes them just an experiment. You see? And I'm going to show you along the line what's going down. But to get back what I was saying, the other drug dealers are the ones that dress in suits and ties, and their titles is of a white collar worker, and they're drug dealing to many medical centers and the many doctors, private and public, clinics, hospitals. They're drug dealers too. Hospitals and mental hospitals and agencies, old folks' homes, dentists. Those are still drugs. And those are the best drug dealers in America. Do drugs come out every day? And these same drugs dealers hold our people back because they're getting out so freely. One can feel that it's the right thing to take. Many of our people have relied on the enemy's way of living and has resulted to drugs. Another drug is the alcohol. Look at the long lines at the liquor stores and the liquor places on the weekends. Just look at Friday night, go to the corner, and you'll see people lined up, see, trying to relieve themselves of the confusion that they have been through the week. Many want to deal with their girlfriends, so they drink. Their boyfriends, they drink. Married couples can't even make love today. They have to drink something and get high. Many have to deal with drugs in one form or another. Why have not your leaders told you the truth about living in black in America? Because many have sold out for their own personal families. And actually many don't know. They went to day school, learned the information, got on their team, and bam, guess what happened? They don't know. There's a secret war in this country. And the enemy have been sworn to secrecy. Many have joined secret organizations that will not permit them to speak of anything that will free the slaves from servitude. From the day that you started school, you have been programmed for self-destruction. Your creativity has been erased. You have been put in a program to serve those in America that are rich. You are told to sit quietly while you are drilled with inaccuracies and false information to a lifestyle that will never allow you to ask questions. When you asked the question, your teacher knew that you had no clue to what was right. Who are the people that you are speaking of? People who are in politics, the so-called leaders, who are in the religious sects, and those in the world of the underground, like Hollywood and the likes. The lifestyle that your mind has been programmed to is the lifestyle of the institutional. The institutional lifestyle is compelled to make you a robot and to be a servant of those who you call leaders. You got leaders in school, you got principals, you got leaders, you got teachers, you got professors. Those are all your leaders that you're sitting down learning information that's not true. They spend billions and trillions of dollars on information in the institutional, and then when you come home, bam, right in your living room, you're looking at television. They have their whole nother crew, Hollywood crew, directors, staff, writers, lighting, you name it, graphics, animation, you see, directed, see. A certain amount of people in each section called country, state, city, counties, and down your neighborhood that you call life are the chosen to reflect the teaching of the masses. The masses actually is the television, the radio, institutional, schools, you see, magazines. These people are used to distract your attention and to lead you into a false lifestyle. This lifestyle is called a lie. These are your athletes, your performers, who go by the titles names such as comedians. A comedian is one who mediates any problems that arise within the masses or in the area, so that people will smile and laugh and not take it serious. Laugh from being the word rooted L-A, which means nothing or no. Lie. These people, comedians, sit there for years and have diffused the seriousness of what's going around. And you look at them and you call them stars, giving you direction in a false manner. Singers, those who try to bring in a special mood in your mind, those who sing about salvation, but this salvation never had a plan. Those who have brought your thoughts into an emotional state so you can become full of lust and an instrument to breed more children with no information, who in turn become ignorant. You see, these songs have you worshiping the idols and turn around and worshiping the woman instead of your truthful way of looking at this world and taking the responsibility as a man. Actors who play a false lifestyle and then you turn around and imitate it. You have been linking to like the monkey be like monkey syndrome. All this are your people who have sold out the real situation of life to fool you. Sure, they have millions of dollars. Sure, they have Benzes. Sure, they have big mansions. Sure, they have a lot of material wealth. But they have sold their soul. And the spirit of truth is not upon them. They are not of the anointed ones. They are not aware. Those who are contented with nothing that's real. Today, education from the public school to the private school are not geared to give you the information to overturn the tricks and traps of this society that were laid down many, many years ago.